Good evening, Kenya.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you, Kenya?
Um, very well.
Good, good, good. We also have Joshua, but he's entering right now, so we are going to wait for him for about some seconds. Good evening, Joshua.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks.
All right, good. Now, I guess the rest of people are in the traffic jam, some of them, and I know that some of you had to do like overtime because I received messages, but I hope they can join us later because right now Nancy is the other one that is connecting. And I'm going to show you the screen just to have the attendance. Good evening, Nancy.
Good evening, teacher.
How you doing? How you doing, Nancy?
Very good.
All right. So let's see the attendance. I'm going to show you the screen so you say present when you hear your name. First person, let's see, there are two more people trying to enter right now. Good. So first person, Felix Ernesto Castellanos. He's not here right now, maybe later. José Edmundo Ábalos.
Present.
Good. Carlos Eduardo Barrera. He's not here right now, maybe later. Cesar Benavides. He's not here right now, maybe later. Cristian Armando Cardona. He's not here right now, maybe later. Adolfo Castro. He's not here. Cecilia Guadalupe Castro.
Present.
Good. Kenia Clara.
Present, teacher.
Good. Nancy Yasmin Claudia.
Present.
Good. David De Leon is not here right now. Melvin is not here right now. Oscar Armando is not here right now. Constantino Guardado Guardado. Well, he's not here. Mario is there, but he has problem with the cell phone, so he can only listen to us. Then Stanley Pina.
Present.
Good. Next one, Javier Menjivar. He's not here right now. Brenda Orellana.
Present.
Brenda. Good. Daniel Peña.
Present.
Good. And Lizeth Vanessa, but she's not here right now, maybe later. All right, so this is the attendance. Now, today's topic is super important because sometimes you want to express situations where when you try to guess what happens. For example, if I ask you, let's see, Joshua, why do you think Christian is not here right now? If Christian is usually the first person or the second one or the third one, why do you think Christian is not here right now?
So I think it is it is working today.
Okay, good. So he's saying, I think that he's working today or he's working right now, could be. Good. Nancy, why do you think Christian is not here right now?
Maybe he's sick.
Good point. Maybe he's sick. Good. Stanley, why do you think Christian is not here right now?
I think that it's in traffic right now. No?
Maybe he's in the traffic jam right now. Daniel, what do you think? Daniel Peña, what do you think? Can you hear me, guys?
Just. Uh, his is not
Okay.
because he's uh, with your family. His is not
When, huh? Because he is with?
because he is with your family.
No, with my family, no. He is with his family,
With his
not with your family.
with is
Yes, because if with
oh
his family,
with
his
his
family.
family. Okay.
Yes, because if you say your family, you are telling that it's my family. If
Okay.
you're saying your family, your is tuyo, your family. But it is Christian's family, so you say his family. Good. Next one, Cecilia, what do you think?
I think he's the has a problem with internet.
Maybe. Good. David, what do you think? David,
Teacher, can you repeat the question?
why do you think Christian is not here right now?
Mm, because he's uh, working.
Okay, good. Melvin, why do you think Christian is not here right now?
Probably uh, he stayed in traffic.
He's stuck in the traffic.
Stuck in
Good,
the
good. Kenya, why do you think Christian is not here in class?
Um, he's forget class.
He forgot the class.
Yes.
Okay, okay, yeah, could be. Good. So all things that you were saying are like possibilities, yes? And this is what we are going to do today, but we are going to see it in context. So I'm going to show you on the screen. And I know that probably you have been to these situations before. You will be able to give and ask for opinion about a customer satisfaction of a product. So sometimes when you go shopping, there are some people asking you, how satisfied are you with this product? Rate your opinion about the product's quality. The value of this product is, will you continue using this product? So you always have like a survey. Yes, a survey is encuesta. Yes, when you buy a product. Now let's see, Nancy, have you ever been asked these kind of questions to know about a product?
No, teacher.
Never, never, never.
I don't remember.
Okay, good. Let's see, Stanley, have you ever?
Maybe sometimes, but I don't remember right now.
Okay, let's see, Joshua.
Yes, I
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I see before this state about the survey.
I
I
saw.
saw, yes, I saw this kind of
Good,
survey.
good, 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 Joshua. So when you saw this kind of survey, There was a person asking, or they only gave you the paper?
Both both situation, asking and fill the paper.
Good. Do you remember how many questions you answered? Around
The last I remember was 20 20 question.
20 questions. Okay, good.
20 que-
Good, Joshua. Thank you. So, when you go shopping or when you go to the supermarket, it's very common that people ask you. Sometimes they create long surveys like the one that Joshua had to answer because those were like 20 questions. But they usually create only 10 questions when it is for customers' experience. So here we have four example of questions that you can have in a survey. The first one, let's see, Kenya, can you read it, please?
See, teacher,
Number one.
how satisfied are you with your products? This product?
Okay, you will repeat it. The pronunciation is how satisfied. How satisfied. Repeat it.
How satisfied are you with this product?
That's better. Now the options.
Uh, satisfied.
No, the options. Tell me the options. The four
Um,
options.
very satisfied.
Very satisfied.
Very satisfied.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
Um, satisfied. Satisfied.
Satisfied. Satisfied. Mm-hmm.
Satisfied. Satisfied. Dissatisfied. And very,
Mm-hmm.
very dissatisfied.
Perfect. So the person can ask you, how satisfied? How satisfied means qué tan satisfecho? How satisfied are you with this product? And you have different categories. The first one, very satisfied. The second one, satisfied. So they are positive. In negative, dissatisfied. Very dissatisfied. So you have four categories over there. The person who answered this survey answered dissatisfied. So it means that the person didn't like the product. Number two, David.
Okay. Number two, rate your opinion about the product's quality.
The options?
High quality, average, low quality, very low quality.
Okay, good. So when they ask you rate your opinion, it means like to put your answer in a ranking from 1 to 4, the most important, and like that. So rate your opinion about the product's quality. What is the quality of the product? High quality, high, alta calidad. Average is promedio. Low quality or very low quality. And the person that was interviewed, if you remember in the question number one, the person said dissatisfied. It means that the person didn't like the product. So when they asked him about the quality, he said very low quality. So that was a problem why the person didn't like it. Number three, Oscar.
The value of this product is excellent, good, pure, or very pure.
All right. So the value of this product is excellent, good, poor, or very poor. So in that case, the person said that it was poor, was pobre. Number four. Let's see, Nancy.
Will you continue using this product? Yes or no?
Good. So here is more like to know if you would like to buy that product in the future. So the person can ask you, will you continue using this product? And then you say yes or no. In this case, the person answered no because the person was dissatisfied. Now let's see three questions over here. Question number one will be for Daniel Peña. Can you read it, please?
Uh, how was the customer experience?
Okay. So according to the answers in the questions, in the survey that you had before, how was the customer experience? What do you think?
Uh, Means with the customer is satisfied.
Do you think that the customer is satisfied?
Mm,
Here you have in the survey the ones that are with the X, that is the
oh,
answer of the person.
I'm sorry. This is very dissatisfied.
Okay, so since he was very dissatisfied, it means that his experience was negative. Okay, so his experience was negative. Good. Number two, Cecilia.
Is the product a good one or a bad one?
What do you think?
Bad one.
Exactly. It is a bad one. It is a bad product. For not repeating bad product, you say bad one. So is the product a good one, a good product, or bad one, bad product? And the answer is a bad product. Not only for the quality, but also for the value. Next one. Let's see, Stanley. Think about possible problems the customer had with the product. What kind of problems do you think the customer had with this product, and that's why the customer is not satisfied? What can you imagine, Stanley?
Maybe was broken or well, we don't know what product is, right?
Good. So probably the one that you said, maybe the product was broken. Yes, probably. It's an option. Maybe the product was broken. Good. Melvin, what do you think?
The product is low quality because material or material no hard or I think
Okay, so you want to say that the product had low quality for the materials. Is that your answer, Melvin?
yes.
Okay, so probably, probably. Next one. Let's see, Joshua.
I think uh, a bad attention or and the bad product too, uh, the bad quality.
All right, so probably similar to what Melvin said about quality of the product. Okay, good. Let's see, Kenya, what do you think?
I think about the function is bad.
Probably the function was bad. Probably in the specification it said that it had some functions, and then when you are using it, it's not the one that is described. So that might be. So that usually happens when you buy products. You can be satisfied or dissatisfied when you buy a product. And the reasons can be different. It could be for the quality, it could be for the functions or the features of the product are not the same that they were describing, or for the price, or because they tell you that it includes something and at the end it doesn't have it. Sometimes they tell you it includes a control remote, and when you open the box, it isn't there. Yes, or you buy some toys for kids and it says that it has batteries in it. When you open it, it doesn't have. So that might be some of the reasons why people get dissatisfied when they buy products. Now let's see. I want you think of a product, and this is only for one person, so I'm going to choose that person, but I'm going to tell you how. I need that you think of a product that you bought and that you didn't like, that you were dissatisfied with that product. So think about it. I will give you 20 seconds. Think about that product that you bought. All right, Melvin, give me a number from 1 to 10.
Excuse me, teacher.
Give me a number from 1 to 10.
It's a
Tell me a number. Tell me a number from 1 to 10.
Nancy.
He was direct. No, I need a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me a number from 1 to 10. You said Nancy directly. Give me a number. Because this is
It's a
going to.
7 number.
Number 7. Okay. Let's see who would be number 7. Number 1 is Melvin. Number 2 is Joshua. Number 3 is Nancy. Number 4 is Stanley. Number 5 is Daniel. Number 6 is Cecilia. And number 7 is David. So, David, what was the product that you bought and you didn't like? What was the product?
The product when you use in my life every day.
A product that you bought one day and you didn't like.
Can didn't like.
Yes?
Uh, I don't know.
That was the activity. That's why I gave you 20 seconds. Let's see,
Okay.
Christian. What was the product?
On a smart TV.
Okay, Christian, smart TV.
Yes.
How satisfied were you with that product? Very satisfied, satisfied, dissatisfied, or very dissatisfied?
Dissatisfied.
Okay. Now rate your opinion, Christian, about that product's quality. What was the quality of the product that you bought? High quality, average, low quality, or very low quality?
The average.
It was average. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what was the value of the product? Excellent, good, poor, very poor.
Poor.
Will you continue using that product?
No,
Why?
because the smart system has been very slow.
Okay, good. So in this case, Christian gave us the answer why he didn't like that product, why he's not going to continue using this product. Yes? But here, in these four answers, we don't have the reason why the customer didn't like the product. We don't have the reason why the customer doesn't want to continue using this product in the future. Yes, we don't have a reason. So you started guessing. You started guessing. Guess means adivinar. You started guessing and you told me, oh, it was for the low quality of the product. Oh, it was because of the price. Oh, it was because the functions were not the same in the specification. So you started guessing. Yes, guessing means adivinar. You started guessing. Now, when you start guessing, you have different ways to do it. And this is what we are going to check today. Here you have may and might. May and might. In Spanish, they have exactly the same meaning in Spanish. But in English, they are different. They are different, but they have some similarities. So we are going to see them now. Whenever something happens and you want to guess, you have different options to guess. For example, let's see, Cecilia, what was the first question that I asked you at the beginning of the class and that you had to start guessing why that thing happened? Do you remember it?
Mm, how no?
Okay, let's see another person. Nancy, do you remember the first question that I asked you and that you had to guess what happened?
No, teacher.
Okay, let's see another person. Stanley, do you remember the first question that I asked you and that you had to guess what happened?
Yes.
What was it?
Whereas why a classmate didn't in the class right now?
Wasn't in the class.
Wasn't in the class.
So who was that person?
I don't remember the name.
Let's see another person. David, do you remember that question?
No, I don't remember the question.
Come on. Let's see another one.
Yeah. What is the what did you think in the work?
No, no,
Christian.
No, in the office.
Yes, Chris.
it was about Christian.
Uh,
The question was about Christian. My question was, Christian is always early in class, but he's not here right now. What do you think happened to him? And then you started guessing. You said, oh, he may be in the traffic jam. Or maybe he had to work overtime, or maybe he forgot the class. Some of you said that he forgot the class and that's why he's not here in class. So you were guessing, but you didn't know the reason. You were just trying to guess. And these two models, because they are models, the two models are going to express possibilities, how possible something is. Sometimes, and I'm going to stop sharing just to send you some information. Sometimes you're going to hear people saying must, you will hear people saying could, you will hear people saying may, and you will hear people saying might. Yes? Now, what's the difference when you say must, could, may, and might? Well, the difference is how sure you are about these things, how sure you are about the situation. If you have a strong idea about what happened to Christian, you will use must. Why do you think Christian is not in class? Oh, Christian sent me a message and he said that he was near his house, but there was a lot of traffic. So Christian must be in the traffic jam right now. Yes? So I say Christian must be in the traffic jam. Yes? Christian must, the space is for you to write must. Christian must be in the traffic jam right now. Yes? So what you are telling me when you say must is that you know that there is a strong possibility, strong, but strong possibility that Christian is in the traffic jam. So you say, Christian must be in the traffic jam. Christian tiene que estar ahí en el tráfico, debe de estar ahí en el tráfico. Christian must be in the traffic jam. Yes? So that is like you are 90% sure of that. You're not 100% sure, but you are like 90% sure that the situation is like that. You know that it could be like that. Now the second one is could. And could is when you are 50% sure. For example, you can say that Christian could be in the traffic jam. Christian could be in the traffic jam. I'm not sure, but it's a possibility. Christian could be in the traffic jam because I live near Christian's house and I saw there was a lot of traffic. So Christian could be in the traffic jam. It's a possibility, 50%. Yes? Now the other one, may. With may, you don't know. You're just giving your opinion, but you don't know. The possibility is maybe, let's say 15%. The possibility is 15% or 20. It's really, really low. And the other one is might. And might is a possibility, but it's like 5% or 10% of possibility. So might is really low. You're just inventing when you say might. Yes? For example, if you say Christian might be in the traffic jam, I don't know. He might be in the traffic jam. You're just inventing, you're just guessing that. Yes? So I repeat it. Must is on the top. The possibility is really high. Could is 50% sure. It's a possibility. May is a low possibility with 15 or 20%. And might is a really, really low possibility, like 5% or 10%, so you're not sure about it. Now, how do you translate those words? Must is like tiene que o debe de. Christian must be in the traffic jam. Christian tiene que estar en el tráfico because he sent me a message that he was in the traffic jam. So he's not here, he must be in the traffic jam. So you are 90% sure because the other 10% is maybe Christian went to buy some pupusa. That is the other 10%, but you don't know. So that's why you say 90%. Could 50 and 50? It's a possibility. Maybe you saw that there was a lot of traffic and you say, oh, Christian could be in the traffic because I saw there was a lot of traffic jam. With may, and could is podría. Christian podría estar en el tráfico. May podría, Christian podría estar en el tráfico. Might podría, Christian podría estar en el tráfico. So, could, may, and might, they have the same meaning in Spanish. But the possibility is different because in English you have the three words that in English they have different meaning. But in Spanish, they have only one translation. In Spanish, you only say podría, but in English, three words, and they are different according to how sure you are about something. So let's say I say, I will send you the information again so that the person that is connecting right now can have it. So let's say that I say Christian must be in the traffic jam. If I say Christian must be in the traffic jam, I'm saying that I am sure. Christian sent me the information and he said, hey teacher, I'm sorry, but I'm in the traffic jam right now. I'm not sure if I can be on time. Yes? So now that I entered to class and Christian was not here, I can say Christian must be in the traffic jam. I am 90% sure. Why not 100? Because something else can happen. As I said before, maybe Christian went to buy pupusas. That is only 10% of possibility. But 90% the possibility is because I know that Christian was in the traffic jam some minutes ago. That's why I'm saying must. If I didn't receive that message, I cannot say must. Why? Because I don't know. I don't know where Christian is, so I cannot say that he must be in the traffic jam. So if I don't know, I can say could, or may, or might. Yes? So must, 90% sure, could, 50%, may, 15, 20% sure, might, 5%, or 10%. So this is what you use. Do you have any questions?
Teacher, I have a question. The meaning is the same for the four word.
No, for three only. For
Could, may,
three
or
only.
might.
Exactly. They have the same meaning, only could, may, and might. Because must, the meaning is different. When you say must, it's like if you say tiene que or debe.
Debería.
No debería, because debería is uh, like suggestion, like should. That is deberías. You should go to the doctor, like for suggestion. But this one is debe. Cristian debe de estar en el tráfico. No hay otra posibilidad. Cristian debe estar en el tráfico.
Okay, thank you.
Or Christian tiene que estar en el tráfico. It's like the song that you say, it must have been love. Tuvo que haber sido amor. It must have been love. So, must have been love. So, Christian tiene que estar en el tráfico. No hay otra opción. Christian tuvo que haber estado en el tráfico. So, you are sure. Could, may, and might, podría. In Spanish, podría, only one word. But in English, three words with the same meaning in Spanish, but in English, they are used different. Could, 50% sure. May, 15, 20% sure. And might, you're just inventing 5 or 10% sure. Yes?
Teacher, can you repeat the correct pronunciation? The word might, may. What is
May and might. You have,
make?
no, May,
Make,
like the month.
may.
It's like the month. January, February, March,
Ah,
April,
it's
May.
similar.
It's the same
It's similar.
pronunciation, the same word,
And the same.
the same pronunciation, but different meaning. It's the
Okay.
same word, the same pronunciation, but different meaning. May, may, may. And the other one is might, might, might. Another question?
The difference is when we talking in context.
Yes, the
When
context
we
is
use it, this word.
when we use these words. Yes, the context is important Because if I tell you, oh, Christian might be in the traffic jam, I'm telling you that I don't know. I'm just inventing. But I think. I'm telling you what I think. Yes? And
Mind. Mind.
might.
Is mind. Might.
With T.
Or
You will,
might.
yes, might. You will pronounce it
Okay.
like, you will pronounce it like that. Might. Yes, might. Another one? No? Another question? All right. So this is the first use. This is the first use of may and might. The first one. But you have another use for may, because may is used when you want to ask for permission. Yes, when you want to ask for permission, or when you want to ask for a favor. So you use may. For example, may I help you? May I help you? In this case, may is not for that you are guessing. No, here may is a formal way to say, can I help you? But in a formal way. Yes? So, can I help you? May I help you? So, may in this context is expressing um, politeness. Let's say that the person wants to be formal or polite, educated, respectful. So, may I help you? May I have your name, please? Yes? So that word is formal way to say can. Now, I repeat it. You have two different ways. The first one is using can, and the other one is using may. Can is casual, like Christian. Can I use your computer? Christian is my friend, so I tell him, can I? I want to be more formal with Christian because he's not my friend. So, Christian, may I use your computer? It's similar to say could, but more formal, may. May I use your computer? You're asking for permission. Yes? So that's the other use that you can find when you say may. Now let's see, or let's go back to what we were checking at the beginning. We said that we have may in mind when you want to guess some situations. So let's see. It says, number one, Kenya, can you read it? I may
I may ask for a refund.
refund. Good, good, good.
Refund.
Yes, good. So maybe we are buying,
Teacher, what is the
yes,
meaning? What is the what is the meaning? Refund.
refund. Refund means
Refund.
refund,
Refund.
devolución,
Refund. Um,
devolución. Okay, so if you say that you are in a store and you are buying, and probably the seller is telling you, or the seller is asking you, do you want a bill? Do you want a bill, or do you want a, let's see the other one, invoice, or any other kind of things that shows that you bought that product? And you say, no, I don't want to get a bill or a receipt. Receipt is a word, the word to say factura. So, do you want a receipt? And they say, no, I don't want to. And then your friend says, you should take it. You should ask for the receipt. And you say, why? Because You may ask for a refund later. You may ask for a refund in the future. It's a possibility. You don't know if the product is not going to work. So you may ask for a refund in the future using that receipt. Yes. So that is a possibility. Number two, Christian, can you read it?
You may buy a different store at a different store. Sorry.
At a different store. Good. So you may buy at a different store. This is like when you are saying that you went to a store and you said, "Oh no, the products in that store are not so good. I don't want to go there anymore." And then someone tells you, "I don't know if you have more stores in your neighborhood, but you may buy at a different store." That is a possibility. Yes. Number three, Stanley.
So they may not provide a good service.
Exactly. Maybe you see a store and the store is really, really lonely. Not many people in the store, and you pass there every day at any time, and it is not crowded. So you say, I think that in that store they may not provide a good service, and that's why it is not crowded. Yes, they may not provide a good service. Are you sure about what you're saying? You're not sure at all. You're just inventing, you're just guessing. Next one, Joshua. Joshua?
It may not reach your expectations.
Exactly. So if you're saying it may not reach your expectations, it means no logras o no llena tus expectativas. So like 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 if you buy headphones and then your headphones are you consider that they are not good, and then a friend tells you you shouldn't buy those headphones, and then your friend asks you why, because they headphones may not reach your expectations, because probably you wanted to be talking from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., and I think that they may not reach your expectations. I'm not sure, but I think that they may not reach your expectations. Yes. Yo no sé, pero yo creo que no podrían llenar tus expectativas. They may not reach your expectations. Yes. So this is how you use may. On the other side, we have might, and the possibility for might is lower than may. So you say, oh, she might want a refund on those units. I don't know. Look at that person that is over there. She has been there for about 2 hours, but she doesn't say anything. And then you say, mm, I think that she might want a refund on those units. I don't know, but I think that she might want a refund. I'm not sure. Or you see two people arguing when you enter in a store. So you say, they might complain about the service. I'm not sure, but I think that they might complain about the service. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I don't have any idea. I'm just inventing. Uh, let's say that Cecilia and Adolfo are working at the same area. Um, and then they are changing your schedule every week. So you have to go in the morning and then you have to go at night. So they are changing your schedule and you say, hey, Adolfo, we cannot miss classes. I think that we might ask to talk with the supervisor. We might ask to talk with the supervisor. That is just a possibility. It's a really low possibility, but we have to try. Yes. And the last one, you go to a store and you find that the store is dirty, the service is not so good, so you tell your best friend, hey, um, I might not buy here again. I might not buy here again. Why? Because the products are not so good, the service is not so good, and it is dirty. So I might not buy here again. I think that I won't do it again. Yes? So you use might not in negative, may not in negative, and in positive you say may, and in might you only say might and the verb. Now, something important with modals is that you don't have to use the s in the third person. So you will never say she may goes. That is not possible. Or she might goes. That is not possible. Because when you have modals, the verb is in the base form. So you say she may go. She might go. So the verb is in the base form. Any questions, guys? No?
Teacher,
Yes?
the use the may or might only present.
The use of may and might, the use of may and might is only in the present? And the answer is no. You can also use it for actions that happen in the past, but that structure is more complicated because you need to say might have and the past participle of the verb. So you're going to say, for example, who is not here is Javier. Javier is not here. So you say, what do you think happened to Javier yesterday? And then you say, él tuvo que haber, él tuvo que haber, I don't know, tuvo que haber trabajado ayer y por eso no se conectó hoy. He must have worked. Él pudo haber trabajado ayer y por eso no se conectó ayer, no se conectó hoy. He could have worked yesterday and that's why he's not in class today. Or él podría haberse conectado. He might have podría haber trabajado. He might have worked yesterday and that's why he's not here today. So you can use could, may, might, must in the present or in the past. But if you are talking about the past, the structure is different. You use could, may, or might, then you use have, and then you use the past participle of the verb.
Okay.
Good. Another question, guys?
Regarding to the structure, always has to be the word in for negative and not.
Exactly.
It exists something
Contraction.
contraction.
There is no contraction. For may not, there is no contraction. For might not, there is a contraction, but it's informal. Eliminate the letter N, the letter O, and write the apostrophe, like the rest of contractions. Mightn't. Mightn't. Only eliminate the letter O and the apostrophe. But it's not that
Okay,
common.
thanks.
Okay. Another question? No, no, no. All right, now let's see. Here you have 6 exercises. I'm going to help you with the first one. What you have to do is to create sentences.
Teacher,
Yes? Yes? Kenya? Kenya? What is your question?
Uh,
Can you hear what she's saying, guys?
No.
Okay, I think that she has problem with connection. Kenya? Kenya? Yeah, she has problem with connection.
teacher,
Yes?
they may use the permission.
Yes, you can use may for permission. As I was saying at the beginning, may can be used for permission, but might is not used for permission. So may, yes, like may I help you? May I answer the
Uh,
next question? May I go to the restroom? So you ask for permission with
um,
may, but not with might.
may, okay, and may it can.
With may or can, you ask for permission. Can I answer the
Okay.
next question? Can I answer the next question? Can I go to the restroom? But that is casual. More formal, may. May I go to the restroom? May I answer the next question?
Uh,
Good.
okay.
Yes, may, you can use it for possibilities. Like in this case, we are talking about possibilities when you're guessing. And the other one is when you ask for permission. Yes, like using can and may. May is more formal than can when you use those models for permission. Now let's see. Number one says, he not be satisfied. You need to complete the sentences using may or might, but you need to use complement. So try to use complement to make the sentence more complex. So for example, number one, if you ask me how to complete the number one, I would say, he may not be satisfied because the service was bad. Or using might, he might not be satisfied because the service was bad. So you use may or might. If it is positive, positive. If it says not, that means that it has to be negative. And then try to add complement. That complement probably is when you say why. Yes? So I can say Melvin might be hungry because he is smelling. Yes? Something like that. Or Caesar might be happy because he's smiling. So whatever you want to say, but try to use may or might and write complement too. So I will give you 5 minutes to complete this activity, and then we are going to check the answers. So you can start right now. All right, let's check the answers. Now, David, number 2, what do you have?
Number 2, teacher.
Yes, the warranty?
The warranty may be longer.
Mhm. The warranty may be longer.
Yes.
Extra information?
The it's 3 months.
Probably. So the warranty may be longer for about 3 months.
For about 3 months.
Okay, so you can say may or might. Good.
Both are correct.
Yes, you can use may or might. Remember that the only difference is how sure you are about something.
Okay.
Now, Felix, number 3.
Number three, service. The service gives back because feature product very dissatisfied.
Dissatisfied.
Yes, dissatisfied.
Yes, good. Next one, Christian.
Uh, I don't have a good sentence for this. You may be recommended to the next level, but I
You
don't. You may be recommended to the next level.
probably. The only thing is that you change recommend. Recommend is a verb, and you use it as an adjective, but it's okay. But using the verb recommend in this case es el verbo recomendar.
Okay.
Give me an example.
Uh, I think that they may recommend you to the next level.
Probably they may recommend you for the next level, or you may recommend David for the next level. You may recommend more videos for the class. You may recommend a good restaurant in this city, like that. Good. Number
Okay.
five. Number five, let's see, Cecilia, the waiter.
The waiter might be in a hurry.
Mhm. Extra information.
mm, for the clients.
Probably. So the waiter might be or may be, the two options are correct. In all the sentences, you can use may or might because it is almost the same. So the waiter may be or might be in a hurry. It means that the waiter is running. And now Cecilia is saying for the customers or for the clients. So the clients are asking a lot of things, so the waiter is in a hurry. Or the waiter might be in a hurry. Good. Number 6, Nancy.
Amanda may not use the product again.
Probably Amanda may not use the product again, or Amanda might not use the product again. Yes? So those are the possibilities that you have. I'm just going to project a video right now for you to watch it. And this video is about how to use may and might. The woman that is here speaks British English, so you need to pay attention to her pronunciation. and she will tell you basically what I told you, how to use may and might, but she will give you also more examples. So I'm saying again, she speaks British English, so pay attention.
Hi, I'm Jill at ingvid.com, and today the lesson is about the two words may and might. And I know these can be a little bit confusing because they are connected. May and might come from the same verb, but it's a rather strange verb that is only used in certain ways. So I'm just going to give you a few examples to show how these words are actually used in sentences and in different situations. So starting with May, which, as you know, is also the name of a month. It can be a woman's name, but it's also a verb, and it's used in two main different ways. It's used to express something that is possible, a possibility of something happening. And it can also be used differently to ask permission in a polite way, to say, may I do something? It's more polite than saying, can I or could I? Could I is polite, can I is less polite, but may I is the really nice, polite way of asking for something. Okay, so let's have a look first of all at may used to express something possible, a possibility. So first of all, I've lost my gloves. I can't find my gloves that go on my hands. So I say to my friend, oh, I can't find my gloves. And my friend replies, do you think you may have dropped them in the street? Okay, so I was walking through the street with my friend. We have arrived home. Do you think you may have dropped them in the street? Is that possible, that you dropped them somewhere? So that's possibility, okay. And again, going out again. So in this colder weather, my friend says, you'd better take a coat. It may get cold later if we're going out in the daytime, but we're going to be out in the evening as well when it gets colder. So you'd better take a coat. Good advice, take a coat. It may get cold later. It's possible it will get cold later and you'll need to put your coat on. Okay, and then finally, for these examples of what is possible, I say to my friend, was that John who just walked by? Someone walked by, was that John? And my friend replies, it may have been, I'm not sure, because my friend didn't really see. It may have been, but I'm not really sure.
All right, so as you can see, this is what Mervin was asking for. If you can use it only in the present or if you can use it for situations that happened in the past. And here the two examples are for well, the first example, that I can find my gloves, the person says, do you think you may have dropped them in the street? You may have dropped them in the street. It's like if you're saying, ¿pudiste haberlos botados en la calle? ¿Crees que pudiste haberlos botados en la calle? So that is about something in the past. So the structure is have in the past participle of the verb. But if it is something in the present, you only use may and the verb in the present. Like in the second one, you'd better take a coat. Mejor deberías de ponerte un suéter o un abrigo. It may get cold later. Puede ponerse helado más tarde. It may get cold later. Now the next one. Was that John who just walked by? It may have been. Pudo haber sido él. It may have been. I'm not sure. Yes, it may have been. I'm not sure. So in this case, the example number one, you may have dropped them, is about a situation that happened in the past. Situation number two is about the present. Number three is about something that happened in the past. Now let's hear the next part.
So possibly it was John. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. So those are three examples of this first meaning of may. And then just two examples of asking permission using may in a polite way. If I don't have a pen, I can say to someone, may I borrow your pen, please? Okay, to borrow is just to have for a short time, use it, give it back. Okay, may I borrow your pen, please? That's all very polite. May I, please? Okay, and then finally, somebody asks you a question and it's maybe quite a complicated thing. You can't decide. They invite you to something. You can't decide yes, no, not sure. You need to think about it. So you reply, I can't decide at the moment. May I have a few days to think about it? Okay, and hopefully the other person is willing to give you time to think. It might be a very serious decision. So may I have a few days, give me some time to think about it. Okay, so that's the two main meanings for may. We'll now move on to look at might. Okay, so moving on to might, it's similar in a way, similar to the first meaning of may, meaning possible, okay? But the feeling with might is that it's a little bit less likely to be true. It's more remote, less possible. There's more doubt about it, okay? Just slightly more doubt. So let's have a look at some examples. Okay, so I might say, I don't feel well. And my friend might say, oh dear, do you think it might be something you've eaten, some food you've eaten? Do you think it might be, possibly? With some doubt, maybe she cooked the dinner, so she doesn't want to think it was anything she cooked. So, do you think it might be? Okay. Another example, someone asks, where are you going for your holidays? And I might reply, we haven't decided yet, but we might go to Italy. It's possible, but not definite. We might go to Italy. Another example, you're waiting for your friend to arrive, Anna. Anna hasn't arrived yet. Do you think she might have forgotten the arrangement to meet? Do you think she might have forgotten? It's not like her to forget. So there's a lot of doubt there. She might have forgotten, but okay. And finally, one of the buses I sometimes travel on is a number 54. Okay. But because I can't see very well, if the bus is coming from a long way away, I can't see the number until it's nearer. So I might say to someone else waiting, is that a 54 bus coming? And they could reply, they can't see the number either. It might be, I can't see the number yet. So there are 4 different buses it might be it might be a 54, but it could be one of 3 other possible ones. Okay. And then just one final little note about the use of the word may with the word be. People tend to get this confused. Even native English speakers don't understand this. So maybe, if you say maybe, and if you write it as one word, it means perhaps. Again, it's the idea of what's possible. Perhaps. Maybe. Will we go to see a film tomorrow? Maybe. Which means perhaps. It's possible. But if you have a sentence which says, it may be raining tomorrow, that is 2 words. May be. 2 words. It may be raining tomorrow. So it doesn't mean perhaps. You can't say it perhaps raining tomorrow. That doesn't work in English. Okay, so I hope that lesson about may and might has been helpful. If you'd like to go to the website, ingvid.com, there is a quiz on this subject, which I hope you would like to try. And if you've found this lesson helpful, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And so that's all for now. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.
The microphone.
Yeah, because I don't have the other headphones. But the thing is that when what she was explaining at the end of the video is super important. Many people get confused when they say maybe, because they think that maybe is like 2 words. Like when you say maybe, and maybe can be 1 word and 2 words. So if you say maybe, this is tal vez or quizás, maybe, and you write it together. Maybe this is only 1 word, but the other one is maybe. And when you say may be, you leave a space between may and between be because they are 2 words. Yes? So you say, let's see who's not here. Constantino. Well, Constantino is not here. So you say, he may be in the traffic jam. He may be in the traffic jam. And in that case, you're saying may as a modal and be as the verb. So it's not maybe the same as if you say maybe. Yes, because maybe is not a verb and be is a verb and may is a modal. So there are 2 different words. Now, you're going to work in pairs and you're going to tell your classmate about something strange that happens to you in the present, in your neighborhood, at work, or in your house. In your neighborhood, at work, or in your house. For example, I will tell you something strange that happens in my neighborhood. Let me see. If I don't remember, I will try to make it up. Yes, something strange happens over here. So there is a person that is my neighbor, and she sometimes feels afraid of coronavirus. So she stays home, she wears a mask, and she doesn't go out. So she's always inside her house. But now, I don't know why, but she is not wearing a face mask. She is speaking with other people. So it's weird because she has been for a lot of time in her house, not talking to anyone. She just bought in a store that is in the neighborhood. So she didn't get out of the neighborhood, so she was always there. Nobody visited her. She lives alone. But now she's talking to everyone. She's not wearing a face mask. So I don't know why. And that is kind of curious. So I need you tell me why you think that person is like that now. Let's start with Nancy.
I'm thinking, teacher.
Okay. For anyone who has a possibility and you can use it, tell me using may or might. She might, she may, someone?
Maybe she thinks the coronavirus um the how do you say no existe?
Doesn't
Mo-
exist
doesn't exist more
anymore.
anymore.
Okay, now just remember the structure. She,
She thinks,
now you need to use how sure you are. Must, could, may,
oh,
might.
oh, she might thinks,
Think.
ah,
You don't use yes.
think. She might think doesn't
The
the coronavirus that
coronavirus
the coronavirus doesn't exist
anymore.
anymore.
Good, good. So she might think that the coronavirus doesn't exist anymore. You are right. That is one possibility. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Javier? No? Another person?
Teacher,
Yes?
you
Yes?
may
Yes.
give him a box of masks because maybe he doesn't have money to buy it.
Good, good. So she might need a box of face mask. Maybe she doesn't have more money to buy. Good point. Good point. Another one? Think, guys. Think. Be creative.
Teacher,
Yes, can you?
ah, para decir tormenta tropical,
Storm.
storm,
Yes.
and the storm maybe ends tomorrow.
Yes, but I need you tell me about the situation that I told you about my neighbor that she used to be at home all the time. She didn't talk to anyone. She didn't go to the supermarket. She just stayed home because she was afraid of coronavirus. But now she's talking to everyone. She's not wearing a face mask. So, what do you think happens there? You have different options, guys. So just try to think a little bit more. Nancy said she may need more face mask and she doesn't have money to buy. So that's why she's not wearing a face mask. Then the other one was Oscar, and Oscar said let's see what Oscar said.
Might.
She might, what? She might be. She might think that the coronavirus doesn't exist anymore. That's what Oscar said. You can also say, Kristen, do you want to say something?
Yes, she might think she's immune to the virus.
Good. She might think that she's immune to the virus. Good. Or she may be recovered of coronavirus and that's why she's not wearing face mask anymore. Yes? So that's a possibility. So all those things are just guesses because you're trying to guess. You don't know my neighbor. Yes? And you don't know the reason. So that's why you are only using may and might because you don't know. Yes? So what you have to do right now is to work in pairs. You have to tell your classmate about strange things in your neighborhood, in your house, or in your workplace. So your classmate will try to guess what happens. Those situations have to happen in the present, not in the past, in the present. A problem or a situation that is strange in the present that you don't know what happens. You don't know what happens now. Yes? So you're going to work in pairs. And I'm going to create the groups right now. Let's see. First person is going to be Cecilia. Cecilia is going to work with who left? Well, Cecilia is going to work with Joshua, Cecilia and Joshua. In the number 2 will be Caesar and Felix. In the number 3, Kenya and Melvin. In the other one, David and Christian. In the next one, Daniel Peña and Nancy. In the next one, we will have Oscar and Oscar and Javier. And in the next one, we are going to have, let's see, Stanley and Adolfo. But let me see if Adolfo is over there. Adolfo, can you speak right now? Because I know that you were checking the class at work. Adolfo? No? Brenda, can you? Brenda? Because they are at work. Well, so Stanley, you're gonna work also with Cecilia. All right, so you're going to enter to the rooms right now. Enter, guys. Stanley,
Hi, teacher.
you have to enter to the room. You have to be with Joshua and Cecilia.
I'm enter, but nobody is there.
Yes, they are. I'm seeing them right now.
I don't
They
know
are
what
there.
happened, teacher.
Enter again.
Don't show me the message.
Give me a second. Now,
No,
can you see it?
no.
Okay, there is an icon on the screen on the left that it has like a circle and it says return to small sessions. Hay un cuadrito en la parte de arriba al lado izquierdo que dice regresar a sesión pequeña. Do you find it, Stanley?
No, I don't have it.
Yeah, it's there. Hay un cuadrito que está al lado izquierdo. Si está en un teléfono, le va a aparecer al lado izquierdo. Le sale como un cuadrito.
No, estoy en la compu.
Okay, so I don't know in the computer how it appears. Tiene que aparecerle un cuadrito como ese cuadrito que les aparece cuando se están moviendo a otra sesión, que les aparece como un cuadro moviéndose. Ese cuadrito es el que tiene que buscar.
No me quieren ahí, teacher. No, no me aparece.
Now? Now?
Hace ratito le di, entré a la sala supuestamente, pero al ratito me regresó. Automáticamente.
Okay, check now, check now. No? Can you see a message there?
No, nothing.
Okay, so let me do something. I'm going to send you to another one. Let me see. Because the other option is that you leave and you enter again. Stanley,
Okay, okay.
leave and enter again. Leave and enter.
Okay.
I will send you with Kenya and Melvin. I will send you with Kenya and Melvin. Stanley?
Okay.
Now enter.
Sí.
Coffee day. May es-
They may smoking.
smoke smoking
Smoke.
They may smoke.
smoke
They may smoke. The other they
Sí. Let me see. My coworker may not be happy with overtime. May not.
la
Digo que
posibilidad de por qué no se conectaron.
ajá, for example, Brenda maybe work because no here in class.
Brenda may
Be work,
be working.
be working.
Yes. Because if you say Brenda may be working, Brenda debe de estar trabajando o podría estar trabajando. Brenda,
Because no here in class.
because she's not here in class. She's there. She's there. Okay.
The chain name Constantino.
Maybe Constantino. Yes. So Stanley is going to work with you too. Yes. So Stanley is over there. You can also share with Stanley your situations, so he can help you to guess what happened.
Stanley, your situation.
We have to describe, right?
Due to reach of